Hey everyone! Today we're diving deep into Agni College of Technology, located in Tambaram, Chennai. For those of you gearing up for TNEA counseling, the code to remember is 1316. So let's get right into it and see what this college is all about.
Right off the bat, here's why Agni College of Technology should be on your radar. It's an autonomous institution, which means it has control over its academics. Plus, it's got a NAAC A-grade and, get this, 8 of its engineering programs are NBA-accredited. You know, these aren't just fancy labels, they are serious indicators of quality that parents and students should really pay attention to.
So here's our game plan. We'll do a quick at-a-glance, then we'll look at their accreditations and history, check out all the BE and BTech programs, of course talk about placements, and finally cover the essentials like hostel and transport. All right, let's start with the basics. Who are they, really? Okay, here's the quick rundown. The full name is Agni College of Technology, and it's an autonomous, self-financing college. It was started way back in 2001 and is affiliated to Anna University, Chennai. Admissions, well, it's the standard TNEA route, 65% through government quota and the remaining 35% through the management quota. Now, let's dig a little deeper into those quality markers we mentioned earlier and get a feel for the college's history. First up, the big one, a NAAC A-grade. For any family making a big decision like this grade is a super important signal. It tells you that a national body has assessed the college on everything from teaching quality to campus life and given it a high score. And it's not just a letter. Behind that A is a solid score, a CGPA of 3.32. This number really gives you a clearer picture of their academic standards and just how well they performed in that assessment. So NAAC looks at the whole college, but what about the specific department you're interested in? That's where NBA accreditation comes in. And here, a whole 8 programs have it, from CSE and IT to core branches like mechanical and specialized ones like biomedical. This is a huge plus. Let's rewind a bit. The college was founded back in 2001 by the Sri Balaji Charitable and Educational Trust. And you know, their location was no accident. They set up shop right on the OMR IT corridor, literally in the middle of Chennai's technology boom. That's a strategic move right from day one. And check this out. A really significant moment in their history was the opening of their Center for Research and Development. The person who inaugurated it? None other than the Moon Man of India himself, Dr. Milswamy Annadurai, the project director for Chandrayaan 1 and 2. That tells you a lot about their ambition and focus on R&D. Okay, students, this one's for you. What can you actually study here? Let's break down the engineering branches they offer. So you've got 10 programs to choose from. You can see there's a heavy focus on the IT sector. CSE has a whopping 180 seats, and IT has 120. They've even got a dedicated branch for AI and data science. But it's not just about computers. You've got interesting options like biomedical and mechatronics, alongside the solid core branches like ECE, mechanical, and chemical. So if you add all those seats up, you're looking at a total intake of 660 students for their undergraduate engineering programs in the coming year. All right, now for the most important question on every parent's mind. The placements. What is the actual return on investment after 4 years here? Let's look at the numbers. We're going to track the trend here. So let's start with the 2023 graduating batch. The average package then was 3.25 lakhs per annum. Okay, that's our baseline. Now watch this. For the very next year, the 2024 batch, that average figure jumped up to 4.2 lakhs per annum. That's a pretty significant increase, a really positive sign. And for the most recent batch, 2025, it's holding strong at 4.25 lakhs per annum. You see, what this shows is a steady upward growth. That's exactly the kind of consistency you want to see from a college's placement cell. Now that was the average, but what about the top students? What are they earning? Well, for that same 2025 batch, the highest package offered was 9 lakhs per annum. That shows you the kind of potential that's on the table for high achievers. And finally, the big picture. The overall placement rate, as officially declared by the colleges themselves, is a very strong 90%. That's a really solid number. Okay, academics and placements are one thing, but what about the practical side of college life? Let's talk about the support systems like hostels, transport, and financial aid. Let's get into the logistics. The college has separate, permanent hostels for both boys and girls, which is great. The mess serves both veg and non-veg food, so you have options. If you're a day scholar, they do have a college bus service, and for anyone traveling by train, Tambaram is the closest major station, about 15 kilometers away. And what about financial assistance?
Well, students here can apply for a number of government scholarships. There's the post-matric scholarship for SC/ST students, scholarships for BC, MBC, and DNC communities, a scholarship for minority communities, and of course the very helpful First Graduate Scholarship from the Tamil Nadu government. Now, just to be clear, all the information we've shared with you today has been carefully gathered from the college's own official website and reliable government sources like TNEA. Everything is fact-checked and accurate as of the time we put this together. So, what's the bottom line? Agni College of Technology presents itself as a solid, autonomous college with strong accreditations and a consistent, growing placement record. Now, the big question is it the right fit for you? To figure that out and compare it with other options, explore more engineering colleges at profsam.com, your true source for 12th to engineering decisions.